Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Madison Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Dukes offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Catch made on the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Dukes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Tackle, but first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
It's caught on the crossing pattern. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Dukes will bring their punt team onto the field. After a pretty long opening drive, the punter now out to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Ducks offense out there for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Great call here by the offense coordinator by the Oregon Ducks to be able to pick up this first down on the option. Puts so much pressure on the defensive coordinator when you have a quarterback that can run it and throw it. And we've been seeing that play run for years now in Eugene.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Caught over the middle by the tight end. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Makes the grab. It's low. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Ducks are in the red zone. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Dropping back, it's Moore. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Throw to the running back in the flat. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down after that short completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Whittington. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. It's Moore. Oh, they trap him for a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker. He's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run. But here, the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking for his back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Hit as he released it. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
To end a long drive on a goal-to-go situation, to just settle for a field goal has to feel like a win if you're this defense. You get the 3rd down sack and limit the damage. Big-time play by the D.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Fights through a tackle. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught near the sticks. It's Sanchez. The Dukes churn out another 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Now it's second down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the Dukes, he can crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Dukes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Looking right. This one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here we go. Third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Sanchez. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Dukes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down and 10 now. Quarterback still with the football. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's low. Touchdown, Ducks. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And there's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The Dukes come to the line to run the hurry up.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. He's looking to throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Dukes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Grab down the middle, it's Knight. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On the run, it's Knight. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Dukes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. They make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Moore. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Powering through the defender. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Catch made on the left side, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Barnett. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. An inside give now from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Can he make it to the marker? Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? It's a shotgun run call.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll test the right side here. Stop for no gain. That'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Play fake, looking to throw. And that pass falls incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking deep down the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ducks. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. James Madison's offense back out there now. They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tries to get it to the running back. Checks this down to the running back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Dukes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Crosses the 45. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
That pass is caught. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick throw to his receiver, and it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. Finds his man. It's Bryant. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. With the catch, it's Hughes. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So now it's 3rd and less than a yard from the 20. Figure they got 2 plays to pick up this first down. Gibby keeps it himself.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Caught behind the line. It's Bryant. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Fights through the tackler. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line and bringing it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Barnett. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Caught over the middle. It's Sanchez. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Dukes looking to keep this drive rolling. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Dukes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Grab down the middle. It's Sanchez. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Now they call a run. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
And he's brought down there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick throw to the right. It's caught. A quick spin move. An effective play. Good for a first down to the 35.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
To the air. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time.
Ah, here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 30 now. Inside the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The field goal is good. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Important second down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down play coming up. Pounding away with the run game. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Grab down the middle. It's Casper. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports